Hey YouTube family, what is poppin'? What is going on? It's your boy Child of the King. And if you're new to my channel, if you're new visitors, make sure you go below this video, hit the subscribe button, and right next to that button is a post notifications button. That symbol is a bell. That is a bell symbol. And just hit that button next to the subscribe button and make sure to turn on post notifications so you never miss another one of my banger videos. My bad. So, alright. First off, I want to give all praises to Most High God Yahweh Shah, for allowing me to have a platform so I can communicate to my fans and communicate to all my people, especially my skin color and complexion, so I can really like have a talk loud. Well, just in front of this camera, I wish I was like face to face with y'all. I just could really just talk about the issues of life and all the solutions as well, and some of the principles, some of the great principles, and spread this knowledge and valuable information. Or also just hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Also just to share this video. I know I said subscribe before, but like and comment, and then just share this video. Just share this video, either one of those three, so we could get the YouTube algorithm going on. You know what I'm saying? And just like, you could just simply like this video, and just it'll affect the YouTube algorithm. So this is very important, so we could get this knowledge out to my generation especially, and to all the older folks out there, so we could just share our perspective of things and everything like that. So without further ado, I just really wanted to discuss the important topics that in society that are not really discussed. And one of those topics are, you guessed it, the qualities of becoming a good man. The qualities of a good man. There are 5 qualities, I would say, some great qualities of becoming a good man. 5 major qualities, I do believe, you know what I'm saying? And, I could say that you guessed it because of the title of this video. So I'm saying, like, number one of the qualities of a good man, I'm starting to have this, is that they have requirements. And those requirements either are boundaries, or those boundaries can affect the family life or their whole entire family dynamic, and in terms of their own family. Like, I'm not talking about mom, like they're still living with pops and moms, but yes, that too. But they have requirements, and those requirements set boundaries for the type of for the type of person that they want to meet in their life, whether it be a boyfriend or girlfriend, whether it be a girlfriend, my bad, whether it be some friends that they really want to meet in life. They have to like have some boundaries, set aside, so that, or requirements that, saying that, you have to be required to like be my best friend or something like that. You gotta have this, you gotta have that. You have to have knowledge, you have to have a love for the truth. You gotta have principles that you set aside, that you follow, to become the best, like goals every day that you follow to become the best version of yourself. Whether it be like, setting a goal, you gotta have those requirements. Simple as that. It's not about like having the best version, like best like kicks on, or like gold chain, or I gotta have a studio, or I gotta have certain connections. Yeah, you can have connections as well, but you want to be around people who want to elevate. So that is one requirement. Gotta spread knowledge. One requirement of mine is that I love spreading knowledge. So, I want to be around people who are gonna take me to the next level. I want to be around people who are just gonna show me the way. Be around people who are not gonna trip up my path and lead me down to the path of destruction. And a path where I could become the best version of myself, and that best version of myself can help others become king-like, and queens as well. Kings and queens, they love and care for themselves as well for others, and they just fulfill the true potential, that they fulfill a purpose, some type of purpose where they're originally here on this earth to fulfill. You know what I'm saying? It could be a goal that they want to hit. It could be like the purpose that Yahweh Shih sent them here for on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Before they leave, that's the true purpose. And I'll cover that in my next video. But that's number one. A man you gotta have requirements. Number 2, a good man falls down and he gets back up again. It says in the book of Proverbs, this is why I love the book of Proverbs so much, is that a good man falls down 7 times, but he gets back up. A righteous man falls down 7 times, but he gets back up. You know what I'm saying? So, you just cheated on your wife, something. Like, say you cheated on your wife, something bad, right? And I'm like, that's bad, D. You should have never done that. Why you cheating on your wife? Don't you know better? But you know what I'm saying? Like, how can that happen at the same time, you're capable of doing the same thing that man did too. So, you may never know. You say like, man, you cheated on your wife, D. I couldn't believe you, man. I thought I trusted you. You let me down, man. But guess what? The man doesn't stay there getting all that down talk. He doesn't stay there, vulnerable, because to the hatred like society gives to him, you say like he ain't nothing and everything like that, and he just ignores that, and he gets back up again, and he proves everybody wrong. He proves everybody wrong by doing the right thing, and he proves everybody wrong by having integrity. Proves everybody wrong by going against the grain of what everybody else said that he is and who his character is, and just trying to like bash his reputation, his reputable character outside in the public like that. You know what I'm saying? So that is a good crime, man. That is a good quality of a good man. Number 3, a good man plans for his children and also their children's children. He plans generational wealth for his children's children, and not only his children, but his grandmother's children's children. You know what I'm saying? And their children's children, and their children gives on, and the cycle continues. That's the generational mindset that they should have about wealth, and wealth can be knowledge and wisdom, and just the principles that they set aside, that they follow, that is given to them down from the first generation down to the 7th generation. You know what I'm saying? And that principle could like mean profitable principles of how to make money, profitable principles of how to treat a woman, profitable principles about how to but mostly money, because that's the best thing that a man could ever do. Spread knowledge, in some aspects of life about women, how to treat your family, how to grow a family, and how to care for women, and also wealth. Also finances. On the topic of finances, financial health, and mental health and wealth, and wellness as well. Physical health and wellness as well as financially, because you don't want all the money that you save for your children to go to the hospital charges, because your liver's not functioning right because you drank a lot of alcohol, you weren't working out, and you weren't like really being true to yourself, and really just like sitting down, like meditating, and just like taking the breaks and not being stressed for the whole entire day. You gotta take breaks. You gotta have those breathers through the course of the day. You gotta have some nap breaks or something. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to meditate, you just enjoy the peaceful moment. You gotta have rest. Peace isn't gonna come right away. You gotta have rest. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically it. You know what I'm saying? Number four. I mean, you probably guessed it. They have to have morals. They have to have they have to have boundaries yet again. But number 4 is really constitutes to the other 3 requirements: falling down, getting back up again, never give up, and having generational wealth. Number 4 goes like this: you have to communicate. You gotta have communication, whether it be with a spouse. You gotta lead, provide, and protect. You're a protector. You gotta lead, and you gotta provide. You gotta provide for your family. You gotta provide for your family. You have to protect your family, and not only your family, your whole entire community. You can protect and provide for your community, whether it be through the source of knowledge, whether it be through the source of finances, whether it be through the source of your Second Amendment rights. Do whatever you have to do. You gotta have protect. You have to lead, protect, and provide. And you gotta have communication. You gotta really just lead. You gotta be able to lead. You have to be able to lead a flock. You have to be able to lead a community. You know what I'm saying? Just look at Dr. Martin Luther King. Look at Malcolm X. Bad gangster, right? You have to be able to lead. I remember a quote from Malcolm X. He said like this. He was like, cannot fight your enemies with a love language, or you can't fight your enemies with a different language. You have to have the same language as your enemies. You know what I'm saying? If they speak in the language of violence against my people, we going down. We speak in the language of violence against them, and they can't touch us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we speak in the same language. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I really respect that man. Like really good. You know what I'm saying? So the fifth requirement, that's basically it for the fourth requirement. You gotta lead, protect, and provide. The fifth requirement, I believe. Let's see. Let's go down, but back to the book of Proverbs. I'm saying. Book of Proverbs is a really good book. I don't think y'all realize the knowledge and value that's in the book of Proverbs, because the book of Proverbs, it constitutes to like all the business books, all the principles that you see in the business books, like some basic strategy, like basic principles to the way how like a man should live their life and how anybody should follow. You know what I'm saying? It's really straightforward, and you can't deny the truth when it's the truth. You see, facts can change, but the truth remains the truth, and the truth bothers you if you don't like the truth. Whether you like it or not, it's the truth remains the truth, and the truth, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Feel me? So, I found this in the book of Proverbs, chapter 2. He says, yo, my son, if you will receive my words and treasure my commandments within you, make your ear attentive to my wisdom. The fifth requirement of a good man is that he is a listener. He is a listener. He's a great listener. And not only to like his mom, well, not only to his wife or like that, but he's a great listener to his mom and dad. He's a great listener to, well, I would say vice versa. You know, mom and dad, you gotta honor your parents. You gotta respect them. But you might not agree with them at times. You could disagree with them, but you don't have to like, you know, at the top of your lungs or something just because you disagree. You come to the disagreement. You can like calmly disagree. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta disrespect them. You can respect your parents. You can respect, you know, don't curse them out or anything like that. Still respect them and still love them because they're your parents. But at the end of the day, you know, your own man, be your own man and stuff. Make your own decisions. And it says, yo, make your ear attentive to my wisdom. That means, yo, you love to listen. You gotta love to listen. You know, especially when it comes down to the knowledge of, you know, certain principles that can change your life. Knowledge, wisdom that can change your life forever. You know what I'm saying? That's the fifth great quality of a man. He can listen. So that's what I'm saying, yo. You know, and it goes on to say, the book of Proverbs chapter 2 goes on to say, make your ear attentive to wisdom, incline your heart to understanding. For if you cry for discernment, lift your voice for understanding. If you seek her as silver and search her for as for hidden treasure, then you will discern the fear of the Lord and discover the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives knowledge, for the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He stores up sound wisdom for the upright, and he is a shield to those who walk in integrity. God is a shield to those who walk in integrity. You know what I'm saying? Because integrity is important. If you don't walk in integrity in terms of business, right? I love using this analogy. If you don't walk in integrity in your business, if you're not honest with people in your business, and you're really not doing the right thing in front of their faces or behind their backs, or you're not the same person as you were when you show up in the job place, and you're a different person. You're a crook when you off the job, then homie, you're screwed, because eventually your followers are gonna find out. Eventually, the people who you do business with, and all those business transactions, whatever like deal that you're making, they're eventually gonna find out. Your whole business is gonna collapse, because you know integrity is a firm foundation. I would love to put it that way. You gotta have integrity, because integrity is like a firm foundation for anything you want to build upon. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically it. Those are 5 good qualities of a man. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it for this video, and I just wanted to make this video as quick as possible. So I'll catch y'all in the next one, and remember, peace, love, family, and yo, stay up, stay blessed, stay encouraged. I'll see y'all in the next one.